So Liverpool are now officially sitting at the top of the table with 9 points, 2 points clear of Chelsea before the international break. And this match of Liverpool versus Arsenal wasn't what we all thought. It was boring at times, no doubt about. But these are the games where big players step up, where game is going nowhere. It feels like the game is dead rubber, and then boom. And that's the story of this entire match, because we all thought it would be a goal galore kind of match, but it was going to end in 0-0 scoreline. But Dominik Szoboszlai had something else in his mind. Like, that free kick was speech of a beauty. Like, he pulled something outrageous. Like, didn't even thought it would go in. But to do that against David Raya with such poise and precision shows the quality of the goal. But overall, if had to sum up the entire game, it was kind of 50-50 at times. Because if look at this statistics, then Liverpool had 53% possession and Arsenal had 47% possession. Then Liverpool had an XG of 0.45, which is surprising, to be honest. And Arsenal had an XG of 0.55. It goes on to show both of teams' defense put on a show. Liverpool had total of 9 shots with 3 on targets, and Arsenal had 11 shots and 1 on target. Both teams created 0 big chances. So it was kind of cagey game where you could see both Liverpool and Arsenal were playing bit safe and pragmatic, which we don't want, to be honest. But again, it's a league game, not UCL, so there's some difference in that. As for how Liverpool played, they were good. Arsenal had them pegged back at times, but the team is gelling up. Szoboszlai was the best player on the pitch by far, even though he was playing out of position. And these are the players that I love the most. Just put them on the pitch and they'll give their 100% from be it in defensive halves to attacking transitions. He was brilliant. And some of the switches he was doing was sexy. His ability to switch the ball diagonally across the flank is so good. And obviously scoring a worldie, no to forget, it was a brilliant free kick, man. The Virgil van Dijk, my reliable FPL partner. Like, the guy is rock at defense. Still at his age, he pulls, if performances like this, commanding from the back. And his interceptions yesterday were peak pitch. They were peak, like some of the interceptions were perfection. Van Dijk is still him. He's still him. Then Milos Kerkez, this game of his is going to put his name on table. He's shown what he's made up of. He was so good, like defensively. The guy is rock solids. Okay, but even in attack, he brings that energy. His physicality is peak. The guy was worth every penny. For Liverpool, Konate had a good game, was going head to head with Gyökeres, and will winning them battles with ease. Unfortunately got injured. And then McAllister and Garvan-Birch both had a good game. Then Florian Wirtz. Now, the thing is, he had a good game, but people will call it shit because obviously he wasn't involved in goals or anything of that sort, because his price tag has put him on such stage that every game he plays, he needs to produce some insanity, and the guy can. But he still is adapting to this new team and his role under Liverpool, because there a difference between playing for Leverkusen and for Liverpool. With such a huge price tag yesterday, he had some moments where he showed what he can do. He just needs to do that on consistent basis. Gakpo was decent. Then same with Ekitike, couldn't do a lot due to limited chances. Salah even had a decent game. Was having troubles with Calafiori overall. Liverpool still needs to improve a lot more. Then as for Arsenal, they were also good, but again they lacked that edge that was either be it Saka or just Odegaard. Like, they are so good, yet still something just doesn't add up with them. They couldn't create any quality chances, especially for Gyökeres. Like, why is even on the pitch? Then they weren't properly feeding him. And plus, he was just getting bullied by Liverpool's backline, because Gyökeres is exceptional. When he's facing the goal, his hold-up play isn't basically his strong suit. Still, he put on some efforts. For Arsenal, I'll say Declan Rice was by far their best player. The guy was playing everywhere on the pitch. He was arriving in every position that his team needed, from build-up to attacking transitions. He was brilliant. Unfortunately, Saliba got injured too early on, though they brought Mosquera in his place. And genuinely, he's a steal deal. The guy was solid fitted right in for Saliba, was commanding and put on a good shift. Calafiori had a banger game. Gave Mo Salah by far the toughest time he's had in a while after Mendes. Like, Salah was having genuine trouble due to this aura farmer. If this guy stays fit, Arsenal have a real monster at their hands. Zubimendi had good game. Then overall, Arsenal did lack that. That bite which Eze brought from left flank when he came, or even Odegaard, they brought some fresh legs and energy alongside much needed creativity, which their robust and complete midfield might lack at times. But let's shift towards Manchester City. Well, man, City lost again in the last moment of the game. Like, Man City are just having a really bad patch, because that match should be judged on based off two halves, because in first half Manchester City were cruising even though they scored one goal, but the combination play was smooth and they were in control. And the addition of Rodri really shows the difference with and without him. But in second half, they got just too comfortable with that control over Brighton, and Fabian Husler made some impactful changes. He brought in fresh legs and energy, and well, they scored immediately after that. Since their substitution, the whole game turned upside down, and City eventually crumbled under pressure, which is surprising, but not so surprising anymore, because after their treble season, they just haven't been the same, and Pep Guardiola has to do something, because they can't go on to lose matches. Like this, City needs to improve a lot. James Trafford, after his mistakes against Spurs, made a great comeback, made some crucial saves, and was good overall. Rodri was good. He brings that calmness in their game and control, which they lack. He just brings that security for City. Then Erling Haaland gets his 88th goal on his 100th appearance. That's the most of any player in history within the first 100 matches. He just keeps on breaking records though for City. Their best probably was Omar Marmush. He was excellent in his carries, dribble, chance creation. He was just brilliant. Like, Man City have got a quality team, but it's just not clicking, especially in the final thirds, as if they can't create some shit. Neither. They are able to create some quality chances and neither able to defend properly in defensive transitions. Funny enough, their next match in Manchester Derby. So it's either going to be Stinker Derby or something crazy, but that's it for today, guys. If you've watched the video so far, so make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would help me a lot. And thank you for watching the video, and peace out.